Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Monica C. All right, y'all. It's been 2 weeks, so I had to pop back in. Thanks for the like, the thumbs up. I see the thumbs up. I see everybody coming in. Okay, so pretty much tonight is a very powerful full moon, and I wanted to just kind of jump on and talk about it. And I also want to do some past life um readings for you all, but I think I may save that for another video. Okay. I'm good, Monica C. How are you doing? Okay. All right. So it is a little bit late. It's a Thursday night. It's almost 9 p.m. So I'm gonna do the past life video. I want to say either tomorrow night or maybe Saturday. Okay. So pretty much, hey, Kyla, pretty much, um, I want to talk about the full moon a little bit tonight, just to make sure that everybody, is doing what they need to do. And I don't know. I know I've talked about the new moon, I think. So this is the first full moon since I've started going live, okay? So we want to talk about the spirituality of the moon energy and how you can manifest with it. Okay. So I'm not going to be long, again, because it is late. And I plan on doing some past life messages for you guys soon. So the moon energy, when you're talking about different planets and different astrological energies, which we all line up with based on our zodiacs, we line up with different planets and different energies. So with the moon energy does have a very strong influence on us and on our spiritual body. Not just that, but our physical body as well. Okay, because I know for some of us females that are still going through our menstrual cycles, we do kind of ovulate or start a cycle. Sometimes we'll switch up if there's a full moon. Then we also have other energies that we absorb during the full moon. And if you guys, study things like different scientific studies have shown that there's more crime during a full moon. I think I moved my computer around. Okay, Monica C says true. Yeah, there's more crime during full moons. The tides of the ocean during full moons are higher. Like, it's just proven that the moon has a profound effect on us as humans. Okay, so when the moon is full, there is a very strong gravitational pull. Hi, Pinky Lee. There's a very strong gravitational pull, okay? And especially on us females, because the moon is more feminine energy, okay? The sun is very hot and masculine, fiery, will burn through things. I did a video where I talked about Mars energy before. So that's going to be, your sun's energy is going to be more fiery and masculine versus the subtle yet powerful intuitive energy of the moon. So you can, when you're looking at stones that correlate with that energy, you can use things like citrine, okay? But I just wanted to talk to you guys because I wanted to make sure that you guys knew how powerful it was to actually do work tonight. Manifesting work, cleansing, clearing, healing, forgiveness, charging up your crystals. You should be feeling more intuitive today, more energetic, and not just today and tonight, but over the next few nights. Yes, Kyla, different behaviors, definitely. Okay. And hi June. June is saying hello to everyone. Okay. So different moon energy. So I want to jump in and see exactly what you guys need to be working on tonight, just really quickly for everybody that's here. Just a real quick rundown. Hello, Black Goddess. Yes, and the reason that I wanted to do that is because I had 4 readings today, and everybody needed to know what to work on. And I was kind of reminding everybody, hey, today is a full moon. You need to be really putting your manifesting, hey, June, you really need to be putting your petitions out there, praying, lighting your candles, getting in touch with your goddesses, with your orishas, your ancestors, which are known as your Igun in the Ifa tradition. You guys need to be lighting a candle tonight. Every single person, hi Trisha, that is watching needs to be lighting a candle tonight, okay? Regardless of what you're trying to manifest, okay? All right, but I did want to kind of jump in and see exactly what you guys need to be working on. It's been a little bit of time since I've jumped on. It's been 2 weeks since I've been live. I've been working on some things. I've been very studious, okay, should I say, with my particular spirit energy that I work with. They wanted me to get some downloads. They've downloaded some information with me that I do need to share with you all. So I do have that coming down the pipeline, okay? And then I've been just kind of, focusing on where I want to go with the channel and how I want to do things. So I'm just going to share all of that information with you guys as I, kind of start shifting. But I want to come on more, and I'm trying to possibly do some consistent days, okay? All right, so that's what I have. Other than that, I want to jump in, give everybody a little full moon, like what you should be working on or what spirit is saying you need to be working on. Yes, Pinky Lee, I've missed you guys too. You're welcome, Monica C. Yes, so I just want to in order that everybody pops on, just quickly kind of go down and see exactly what spirit is saying you guys have going on. Full moon things usually come to fruition, that you start working on the seeds that you plant during the hi Christine, during the new moon. And I said that before in one live, that the new moon is like conception, like when you have sex and a seed is planted and there is an exchange of energy. This seed is nurtured during other moon phases, and then when the full moon happens, it's like everything comes to fruition. That's when you go into childbirth, your baby is born, and you have fully manifested that particular seed that was planted or sown during the new moon, okay? Now, it doesn't always manifest in one moon cycle. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3. For the most part, it takes 3 plus moon cycles for certain things to manifest, okay? Just like with anything else. Hey, Trisha, what time to light candles? Only got white. Okay. So when it comes to a specific time frame, typically the best energy for a full moon is going to be, I would say, later at night. I keep hearing 11 p.m. Anytime around that time on out. There's a window, a spiritual window, where things get really powerful, intense during specific times. I would say from 11 p.m. until going into 4 a.m. in the morning, okay? Some people call certain times of the night the witching hours. You guys can look that up. It's just this window where energy shifts, and if you're in tune with it, you can feel it, okay? Things just kind of crank up at that specific time. So I would say anytime after 11 p.m. on out. A lot of people that work with dark energy do their work late at night like that. And that's why I always tell you guys, if you're feeling like you're attacked or somebody's sending any kind of hexes or negativity towards you, there are other things you can do for that. But specifically, you want to sleep with a night light on preferably like a Himalayan salt lamp that's going to put negative ions in the atmosphere around you, to make sure that that particular energy is being offset. You can sleep with the sea salt, in a little container near you. You want to put a bowl of or glass of water near you. Mustard seeds, near you. If somebody's sending negative energy, those are just some, basic beginner things. It gets more intense depending on what has been directed towards you, but those are some things. And if you have negative energy directed towards you, or if you feel like things have been really stagnant, the full moon energy tonight is the perfect time to work on hex breaking for that particular reason, because the moon energy tonight is so powerful. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so any work that you've been trying to manifest, anything that you've been trying to bring into fruition, bring full circle, this particular moon energy is going to cause, I guess you could say, like a climax or a peak in the work that you've been doing. It's almost like you can view moon cycles kind of similar to a woman that is trying to get pregnant. If you guys have ever tried to get pregnant, or how many women they have apps where they show you this is a peak in your cycle. This is the particular time where you need to start trying to have sex. And between this window and this window is prime time. If you're trying to get pregnant and you're having sex during times where you're not ovulating, it's just not going to happen. Okay. It just won't happen because of the physiological rules that exist. Okay. So on our planet, there are laws of nature. There's spiritual laws. We all know if someone falls, jumps off of a building, they're going to fall. Okay. They may survive, they may not, but they're going to fall. You're not going to just levitate and float, because that's just not one of our, universal laws. Okay. So in the spirit world, there are laws as well. I don't want to get too deep into that because that's another topic, but I will say that using this particular energy is key. Okay. So Pinky Lee is saying 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. the energy and power is really strong. Yes. And when I first started to go full-fledged spiritual, I guess you could say, when I was I'm 40 now, for those of you who don't know. I just turned 40 in January, but when I first started really doing a lot of spiritual work, I was in my 20s, okay? And I had just moved to Atlanta. I was like mid-20s, so 26, okay? And I just moved to Atlanta, and I could not sleep during those hours that Pinky Lee is talking about. I just could not go to sleep during that time. And I would be up reading, lighting candles, and spirit would just speak to me. And if I did try to go to sleep, I would hear this humming noise. And I felt like I was going to just lift off and take off. I was astral projecting a lot. I didn't realize what was going on from a spiritual perspective until I started learning, and spirit started putting people in my path that were like talking to me about things like crystals and stuff. So I realized, okay, this is the time of the night or morning or whatever you want to say. The time Pinky Lee is talking about, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's the time when the veil is thinner. There's more spiritual activity out and going on. And so I just realized that was just the time that I needed to spend doing certain things like meditating. Okay. Okay. Trisha, you got your lavender plant. Good. For those of you who can't get outside and get a lot of sunlight during this time, other than taking vitamin C and vitamin D, you do want to get some type of house plants, to bring in some different energy to clean your home. Now, this was specifically a reading that I did for Trisha, and I saw that lavender plant would be helpful for her. But for all of you guys, I would suggest some type of a house plant. If you don't have a green thumb, I would suggest a succulent because they literally don't need that much sunlight, water, or attention. Okay. Pinky Lee said, what kind of seeds did you say? Mustard seeds. So there is an old Southern tradition, or school of thought or philosophy about a witch riding your back, or a hag, or just a dark force of energy that a lot of us have experienced before. So the mustard seeds is something that I learned about years ago, from an old Southern conjure perspective. You put mustard seeds on your nightstand because it distracts the energy, the dark energy that is trying to attack you. They get distracted and they try to count the mustard seeds. Okay. It's one of those old wives' tales things that I believe in because my great grandmother was a spiritualist. My great grandmother was an occultist. Actually, she was an Eastern Star. And my great grandfather is well. And house, seen so many things. It was literally like growing up in a haunted house. So I know when my grandmother said something, it was true. Okay. Hi, Lilith. Okay. You let me know if you guys can hear me. If somebody can put it in the comments section, if you guys can hear me. Because I got a message that said the connection was unstable. Okay. You can hear me. Perfect. All right. So Monica seed. Okay, so Pinky Lee, mustard seeds. My great grandmother was an advocate for these kind of things. Okay, thank you guys. It did freeze for a bit, Kyla. Okay. Okay, Christina says it's buffering. Okay, thank you guys. Everybody can hear me. Okay, perfect. All right, let me just go back up a little bit because it was freezing and I missed some of the chat messages. Takara, you said you need help. Okay, the video keeps freezing. Yeah, I think it's my my Wi-Fi. We turn it off at night and I just popped it, on so I could do this video. So it's probably trying to like catch the connection. Monica C, you said what was the name of the plant? It's the succulent. Pinky Lee, haven't seen mustard seeds around. Miss you too, Lilith. I missed you guys too. Somebody put something in there and I was trying to read it and then it was gone. Was that you, Monica C? Somebody asked a question or put something in there. If you don't mind retyping it because it just went away. And I don't know how to scroll back up and look at it. All right. Video's different. I don't know what in the world is going on, y'all. With the video. If somebody wants to let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to scroll back up. I normally on my computer, but when I do it on my laptop, oh, there it is. I can scroll. Okay, let's see. Okay, Monica C. So I can release all negative things and welcome in positive things and burn it. Yes, that's how it goes. What I want you guys to start doing as well when you're doing your spiritual work is I want you guys to call on your ancestors, call on your angels, call on your spirit guides. And that's pretty much my little tagline, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides. And I say it that way because, first of all, as an Ifa priestess, we are taught through tradition that you want to always keep your head in check, your ori. So your head It has to be in check. That's why when people are going through initiations, they wear head coverings. That's why I wear this purple headband for my spirit mother. But your ori, which is your head, okay, that's where your energy comes in, your crown, okay? That's your connection to spirit. Your ancestors are your first line of defense before you go to anybody. I don't care who it is. Before you go to Kali, before you go to anybody, your ancestors, which is not a traditional thing for most religions that we have been, taught to follow. But your ancestors bring that heat. Okay, let's say that before anybody can get to you. If you are working with your ancestors, working with them, I mean, if you're lighting candles for them, you're giving them the things that they liked when they were alive, cigars, candy, whatever. You're burning money for them, or you have money on your ancestor altar. You're energizing them, and you're giving them energy so that they can, give you energy. This is your first line of defense against spiritual attacks, psychic attacks, against hexes, against negative energy. Before things penetrate your physical body, before you get sick, before you get hurt, you have an astral body, you have a spirit body, you have a lot of different layers, okay? Before things can get to this physical, it has to go through a lot of other stuff. That's why you want to do your protection work to keep the defense strong outside of your physical body. With your ancestors, and I will say it again, this is your first line of defense. Your ancestors literally line up in front of you. When I'm doing readings for you guys, that's why I'm able to tap in the way that I do, because I get information and insight directly from your ancestors, okay? They're not going to hold back because they're here to protect you guys. So when something is not right, they tell me, they're like, this is what they need to do. Okay. So yes, Lissy Darko, happy Scorpio full moon. Okay. Yes, Takara. Do their dark energy at night. Yes, they do. They do their dark energy at night because think about it. Somebody is asleep and they're defenseless, which is why you want to do protection stuff for when you are asleep. You want to have your sea salt, your mustard seeds, your different sigils and symbols, all this stuff, near where you sleep, your nightstand, your headboard, under my pillow. I have all kind of stuff. Okay. You want to put, your black tourmaline crystal, whatever, under your pillow, protection, sigils, symbols, and signs under your pillow. If you carry a mojo bag or any kind of protection thing under your pillow while you're asleep, the reason a lot of people do their work at night is because you are asleep. Okay. All right. Now, your ancestors are your first line of defense. And also outside of that, that's when you go into working with angels. Everybody that incarnates has spirit guides and angels. Some of them could be your ancestors, but you have energies that are assigned to watch over you, to protect you, to do this and to do that. You guys know I like to give you guys real information based on me or, other clients. So I almost drowned when I was in the 3rd grade. Didn't know how to swim, but I wasn't afraid. And I just got on this little slide. I walked up the steps, got on the slide in the community center, slid down in the water. Don't even know how many feet it was because they closed the community center down because so many kids drowned there. But I remember somebody doing this to me and just pushing me out. And I don't know to this day who it was. The community center camp leaders didn't know who saved me. It was like this weird, almost dream that I felt like I was in. But I know for a fact that, and I've read so many stories that I believe people who have had encounters with people that seem to pop up out of nowhere, help them, and then they disappear. Those are angels, okay? And even in the Bible, it talks about entertaining angels. So you never know who is lined up in your path because they have been assigned to protect you, okay? So you want to invoke your ancestors. You want to keep your head. This is why I always tell you guys spiritual baths. This is why I always talk about burning sage and things like that, because it's burning that negative energy that's all around you in your energy field, okay? You want to do your, so that's your Ori, or your crown chakra, or your head. You use your ancestors as a first line of defense. And then when you're doing your work, before you do your candles and stuff, you can light them to whatever angels or whatever spirit guides were assigned to protect you, okay? So you don't want to just go lighting up stuff just randomly. You want to put your intentions into it, okay? So, for example, this particular candle has a symbol on the front. If it didn't, then I would have written or drawn a symbol on there. I would have taken the label and wrote what I wanted it to say. Before I light the candle, I always blow, and I'm blowing this one out so I can demonstrate. But I always blow into the candle and breathe the breath of life into it. Whatever my intentions are, I speak the intentions into the candle, because the candle is going to absorb my intention. It's a physical, solid thing that is going to contain whatever prayer I have, okay? So that's what you guys need to be doing when you're lighting your candles. Speak what you want into your candle, because that particular petition or prayer is going to continue to vibrate as the candle burns out. Another message, if you guys have candles that are burning and they're very dark and black, don't be alarmed. There's negative energy that the candle itself is absorbing before it attaches itself to you. So just keep burning them until they clear for whatever specific purpose, okay? Yes, Pinky Lee, I have not started the reading yet, because I wanted to put that out there first so you guys can know how to do your full moon work, just based on how I do things and how I've been doing things, and they've been working. What's a good oil to burn, Trisha, at home? Eucalyptus. For whatever reason, that's the first thing that came to mind for me. For you. And then let's see. Archangel Gabriel energy. So it said that he will be doing me this life and lead me out. I'm so grateful for knowing this. Yes, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, let's see. Yes. Black Goddess 4. I've been seeing feathers. So that's definitely a sign from, spirit. They love to leave little signs for you. If you've been seeing feathers, I would collect a few of them, because they would make great protection talisman pieces. Okay. All right. Rosemary oil. Yes, Monica C. Rosemary oil is awesome. It's good for your hair too. But a lot of these essential oils, so essential oils are the essence of plants. So they get the job done, okay? So you definitely want to use those. Rosemary, thyme. So some of the most powerful essential oils that I've used for protection, it's going to be like oregano oil, thyme oil, things like that. Those things will get rid of all kind of negativity, okay? You are welcome, Lizzie, for the tips. Okay. I breathe into my ancestors' coffee and offerings. Black Goddess 4. Yes, you definitely want to breathe life into things. You don't, when you put these things out, you want it it's an exchange of energy that takes place, you know. It's almost like reaching back, because think about it, when you come from someone, from your mother, she came from someone that came from someone. It's like these little copies. Okay, so that's how DNA works. All of that, for you guys who are into science and stuff, you can look that up. DNA is just something that keeps copying itself. Okay, like a mutated cell, cancerous cell or something, the mutation continues to copy itself and spread. So what you want to do when you are doing work for your ancestors is you want to copy positive things and project positive things. You can even go back in time to heal your own ancestors because you came from them. So it's something that is continuing, like a loop or a circle that's continuing to go around and around and around. So the more you give them, the more they're able to reach back and pull from. Okay. So that's why people burn ancestor money and things like that. Okay. So when you're breathing, like, you know, Black Goddess 4 saying, breathing into her ancestors' coffee and her ancestors' offerings, this energizes the ancestors and they protect and energize you. My dad came to me in a dream and was like, I have something for you. It's a specific amount of money that he wanted to give me. And he took me in the dream world to an ATM machine. And my dad made that money happen in the physical. Okay. After he crossed over, people are more powerful sometimes in the afterlife than when they are contained in a human physical body. Even Marcus Garvey said that, look for me in the whirlwind, because he knew that when he made his transition, he was going to be more powerful and strong. Okay, so you guys need to energize your ancestors, give them offerings, leave them outside if you have to, put things out for them. Okay. Yes, that was felt. I felt that too. Whenever I'm doing these lives with you guys, your ancestors come in and they're very powerful. And I always tell you guys that. Okay. I found that big black grayish feather. I put it in front of my window. Yes. See, birds are messengers. Okay. And even in your Bible, it tells you to look for signs, and especially in the sky. Birds are messengers. And I remember my great grandmother used to say stuff, and I used to be like, you know, my grandmother is just crazy. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, no, she was just on point. But she would say that if a buzzard flew low, someone was going to die. And they can sense the energy of death and of something that is rotting or dying. Okay. And I have so many examples of it because I've done so much spiritual work for people before, that I have seen this as a sign too. So birds definitely deliver messages. So if you're getting feathers, those are messages. Okay. All right. So I do want to make sure you guys know that I don't want to always just be telling you guys to do manifestation work and not telling you how to do it from a perspective that I feel will be helpful. Okay, so I'm going to put a list together really quickly, and then I'll tell you guys what I see for you guys to work on tonight. And don't just think it's for tonight. It's going to be for a couple of nights, okay? The moon energy lingers, okay? Kind of like when you're on your period, ladies, okay? You know, it's normally like a 3, 4, 5 day window, depending on your body. Okay, so okay. All right, and I hope I am putting everybody's name correct. All right, let's see. If I miss anybody, please let me know. I'm trying to man down the list and if anybody, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna just go there. If anybody else sees some names that I've missed so far, let me know. And yes, Lizzie, you can be put on the list. Okay. All right, so Monica, let's see. I'm gonna use this deck. Okay. So release, and I know you asked about that earlier. So yes, that came up for you, Monica. Release, shadow work, which is pretty much just kind of examining things that are no longer working, but it may be an attachment that you're used to and something that you are consistently doing over and over and over and over and over that you need to examine and release. So, some shadow aspects. That kind of makes me feel like your subconscious mind needs to be reprogrammed. Affirmations is the best way to do that. Saying something over and over and over and over and over. Meditating, and yes, I've been reading on shadow work. Okay, perfect. So yeah, because I was going to say there's a book here. So I was going to ask you if you had already been like reading and studying some things, and you've been doing affirmations. Okay, perfect. All right. So you have good fortune. So you have good energy coming in, good positive energy coming in. Okay. And I did say eucalyptus oil earlier. I have a bottle right here for you all who are looking for essential oils. I get a lot of my essential oils from GNC. That's what the Now essential oils are. Excellent prices. A bottle of oil this size is like $8 there. I used to get all the fancy schmancy stuff when I first started, but yes, Babyface, you can have a reading. But eucalyptus oil is a very great oil for your candle work. Okay, good for breathing in good energy and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, so you've been reading on shadow work. Okay, yeah. So everything is in sync, and you guys know I invoke your ancestors' energy before I start the readings. I didn't do it on the live tonight because I did it off camera. Okay. And I did a couple of other full moon things for you guys just to kind of help you have a little bit of when you're doing your work. Somebody's going to have to help me with this list because it's going to get out of hand, and then I'm not going to be able to get in the messages like I want. Oh my God, this is a happy scary because something has been drawing me in. Everything you just pulled out. Yes, that's just confirmation. I don't want you to be afraid. It's a good thing that you said happy scary because it's just thank you, Pinky Lee. It's just your ancestors, okay? Is there any sage over there? Some sage up there.
You need sage?
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Pinky Lee. Okay, so I can go ahead and do Kyla. Okay. See, Pinky Lee, I missed you, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I seriously, thank you, Babyface. I seriously cannot do the list. Like, that is my least favorite thing to do. Okay. Okay, Kyla. Meditate. Okay, from the bottom of the deck. Are you still here, Kyla? I think so. Uh-oh, shoot. Monica sees I'm lost for words. Yeah, that's kind of how the messages go. Okay, I figured you were. Okay, Kyla. So we have this beautiful card on the bottom of the deck, and it says meditate. That number 4 stands out to me too. So I don't know if you have any kind of necklace or beads or rosary or anything like that. If you don't, I would definitely invest in something like that. But for tonight, see how the position of that hand is on here. That's standing out to me a lot. Thank you. We got some sage going. Um, you can keep it right there. That's fine. Yeah. The position of the hand is standing out to me a lot. Thank you for the list, Lizzie. There are hand symbols called mudras, and then there are different mantras and chants that they do, like Tibetan and I just heard Egyptian. So Egyptian, Tibetan, and Buddhist monks, and a lot of people, high priests. And the reason that you do these symbols is because this is sacred geometry that activate. Thank you, Pinky Lee. That sacred geometry that activates portals and energy. I mentioned it in one of my last lives that angels speak a certain language outside of all the languages that we speak. There's an angelic, in the angelic realm, they communicate in a specific way. Well, a lot of spirits communicate via patterns. Like if you look at even in Santeria, certain sigils that you see and certain symbols mean certain things. And this is dialing into energy or communicating with certain energy, activating certain frequencies. Okay, that's what those hand symbols do. So that is going to be something that you can look up, Kyla. Mudras. And I have books. I thought I had one. I actually had one in here earlier today, and I took it and put it in the living room on my bookshelf when I was doing a reading for someone else. So we have divinity. Again, to me, this is the number 2 is standing out. So 2 and 4. Again, divinity is your ancestors and pulling down that energy. Okay, so that is going to be helpful for you. Okay. Thank you so much, Pinky Lee June. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay. All right, June. Okay. So protection came up for you, June. Protection. Thank you, Pinky Lee. Protection, and I want to say there could be some energy that was meant to bring you off path, because I have karmic path here. But my takeaway from that is something to keep you off your path. Okay. So you want protection so that you can get back on course. Do some protection work. With the air, that is pretty much going to be, lighting incense, different things like that. Okay. Yes, that was Saturn. Okay. And I'm going to try not to go too long-winded. If I get just a quick, precise message, I'll give it to y'all. Of course, if I see something more, I'll let you all know. Okay, Black Goddess 4. Let me know if you're here. Um, okay. Yes, I'm using whatever cards, Lizzie. Um, this is um the deck that I was drawn to. Okay. All right. Black Goddess 4. Um, if somebody has been evil eyeing you, Black Goddess 4, even if you're not aware of it, I would do some work to reverse the evil eye. And you can even use little evil eye pictures of the Hamsa hands and the evil eye talismans. You can print that out or draw it and write it on your candle to reverse that energy back. Return to sender, yes, because you got a talisman here. So you need an evil eye talisman to protect yourself. Okay. If you've been experiencing any kind of weird energy, I feel like that'll give you some relief from it. Okay. And I got another one, so I'll pull it. Gratitude candles for your ancestors. Which again, I said that at the beginning of the deck that I think everybody needs that. I have an evil talisman. Perfect. So you want to draw a picture of that or on your candle, I'm saying. Okay. To amplify the energy of the candle because it's coming up for what you need to focus on tonight. And your talisman may need to be activated as well. I don't know what kind of talisman you have, but you can put your talisman outside under the full moon also, or in a windowsill under the full moon also to vibrate the energy of the talisman. Okay. Okay, Trisha, I know you said your phone died. Are you back, Trisha? Okay. Yes. Okay, Trisha. And you're welcome, Black Goddess. Okay. All right. So Trisha, I got healer. So for you, it's going to be about um, doing your work for healing, for protection. Okay. And I know from our personal reading, I told you that you needed to do work for protection as well. I do feel like you, the divine feminine energy, that's your energy. I feel like you are becoming more activated, more powerful. So you want to continue to do all the candle work that you're doing to continue to enhance your energy and your vibration. Okay. Um, everything that you're doing right now, based on the work that we've been talking about, is on path. So everything is on point. Okay. Third eye. Third eye is being activated. Okay. You're welcome, Trisha. Okay, Christina. Um, okay, you're here. Perfect. All right. Fire. So you definitely need to light some candles. Definitely need to light some candles. Um, you have a lot of past life things you need to let go of. Okay. Yeah. A lot of ancestors coming through. So you need to do some different energy work in your home. Maybe move some things around a little bit too, so that the full moon energy can flow in. Okay. Um, okay, Monica, see, I'm gonna put the email in there. Gypsy Lynn Tarot. Also hearing meditation music for you, Christina. hmm I'm hearing meditation music. Okay, so you can listen to some meditation music that will help you while you're doing your work. I'm gonna tell y'all what I really love. Meditation music wise, Tina Turner's YouTube channel. She has the mantras for the gods. They are from heaven. Like her sound, she sounds amazing. Okay. You said you do Reiki. Okay. So, yes, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay. Listening to Reiki music, you guys, is phenomenal. Okay. All right. Pinky Lee. Pinky Lee, you have earth and water. So for your particular energy work, you may need to get some soil from a specific high energy place. And when I say high energy place, so it depends on what you guys are trying to manifest, but churches, cemeteries, forests, beaches, mountains. Those are very high energy places as far as vibrations are concerned. And you're welcome, Monica. Again, it just depends. If you're trying to manifest money, well, you can get soil from a bank. Okay. You're welcome, Christina. You know, it just depends on what you're trying to manifest. I got this card that says travel. You may have to get some dirt from somewhere that is not close to you, if that makes sense. You may have to get something from maybe where some of your ancestors are, because I can't help but to feel like you need ancestor energy. Water, if you work with your ancestors, you need to make sure you keep them hydrated. Okay. Okay, let's see. And yes, thank you, Pinky Lee, for holding down the list. And okay, Lizzie, you're here. Pinky Lee, I'm going to do a reading for you on the house because you always help me with the list, and I definitely appreciate that. Okay. All right, so let's see, Lizzie. I really like those black hearts. I really like those, Lizzie. Okay. Okay. So I got a talisman for you too. So when you're doing your work, you want to talismans are used for protection and for luck. Okay, protection and luck. or to attract something. Okay. Like people that gamble, they use the lucky rabbit's foot. Whatever your purpose is, your talisman continues to increase that energy. Yeah. So for you, this card came out 3 times. So I just went ahead and pulled it. Stormy. Stormy water. So whatever you are going through, you do need to keep, you need a talisman. Even if it's something that hasn't happened yet, there could be unforeseen things or some kind of battle that's being fought for you in the spirit world. Like I said, our ancestors are our first line of defense. So they continue to work for us, even when we don't know about it. Okay. So what I would do, yep, protection is here. What I would do is I would just go ahead and start doing my protection work and creating a talisman. Okay. You want to manifest truth. Yeah, I do feel like truth is going to come in due time. Okay. Because you got time here as well. So right now you want to focus, and you want to focus on protecting yourself from just different energies. Okay. All right, Lilith, you already said you're here. Okay, perfect. I'm emotional about it. Yeah, just focus on healing, getting on the other side of it. Okay. All right, Lilith. Okay. So you are definitely needing to do some work for yourself, divinity. You're being activated. You have a lot of psychic energy that is being activated. Okay. And the candles definitely imperative. You need to light maybe 3 candles in the shape of a pyramid. So you're going to do one here, and one here. Okay. And then you have death and new life, which is saying that an old part of you is going to die so that you can go ahead and walk in your divine feminine energy and that psychic energy that you wish to enhance and increase. Okay. For those of you guys who don't have any candles like this, you can use tea lights. They are amazing. Okay. Yes, that is beautiful, Lilith. Okay. All right, baby face. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Baby face. Let's see. Okay. So you do have a lot of good fortune coming. You need to work on healing. Third eye is standing out to me too. You can listen to some third eye chakra energy, and then third eye chakra activation music. Okay. Because you do have good fortune coming in. So whatever you have been trying to manifest, it is coming. So continue to work with the full moon to amplify that energy. Okay. So yeah, so that looks really good. You have affluence here as well. So you're definitely going to be coming into some good fortune. And this symbol is standing out to me with all those triangles. So you can look up some geometric symbols to include and inscribe on your candles when you're doing work. Yeah, there may be a book of symbols that you need. Yes, there's going to be a book of symbols that you need. Okay. And then you even got the full moon card. So yeah, so the full moon is going to be very imperative in your work. And when the next full moon comes around, I feel like a lot of things are going to come full circle for you. Okay. Yes, make sure you look it up. Yeah, make sure you look that up because I definitely feel drawn to that symbol more so than anything for you. Okay. Sakara, I hope I'm saying your name right. The full moon tonight, so it's probably going to be the next full moon. This is May, will be in June. I don't have an almanac um, with me to tell you, so you would have to look it up um, so you can find out. But I will talk about it before the live, before the next one out. When I do a live closer to that time, I'll let you guys know. Hey, Empress Daisy. Yes, you can join the list. Okay, Takara, are you not here? So, should I write my affirmations down and burn it? I would write my affirmations down and I would burn anything that I want to release. If you want, I would keep my affirmations and keep energizing them. I'm saying you writing your affirmations down, putting essential oils on them to power them up. Burn your candle on top of your affirmation, the paper that you write your affirmation down on. Use that symbol or some symbols to put on your candles, to even write on your affirmation, put the symbol on there on that paper. Burn the candle so that you can amplify that affirmation. And you want to carry that affirmation with you. I carry my affirmations in these little pouches with my crystals inside of them to amplify them. Don't burn your affirmation, amplify your affirmation. Okay. All right. So Takara isn't answering, so we're gonna keep it moving. Um, Pinky Lee. Okay, Miriam. Thank you, Pinky Lee. And you're welcome, Babyface. Yes. So your affirmations need to be amplified and carry them with you, just like you repeat them as mantras over and over and over and over, because they're gonna program your subconscious mind to do things the way that you want it to do versus the way that things have been done. Okay. All right. Miriam, did I spell your name right? I don't think I did. Okay, Pinky Lee. I don't know if Miriam is here either. Takara or Miriam. Okay. So we can keep moving because I don't know if they're here. Annette. Okay. Okay. Annette. All right. Yeah, oils to burn in the home. Okay, I'm gonna put those in the chat. Eucalyptus. Um, that is so not how you spell patchouli, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, I'm so used to my phone correcting my words. So I just spelled patchouli real wrong. I just spelled frankincense real wrong. I spelled eucalyptus right. Nope, no, I didn't. I missed the T. Frankincense, frankincense, patchouli, eucalyptus oils, and orange oil. And those are the oils I would recommend burning, okay, for your home. Very high vibrational oils, okay. All right, Pinky Lee. Annette isn't here either. So, yes, and Trisha, lavender oil. I don't know how I forgot that, especially at night when you're getting ready to go to bed, if you're having trouble sleeping, trouble relaxing your mind, too much stress, too many things. You're trying to focus on lavender. Okay. Yes, definitely lavender. Okay. All right. And Empress, I, I think you're here because you just said something a little bit ago. Now let us know if you're here. And some people may just be watching, so that's fine if you're just watching. Um, okay, so you are here. Okay. All right, so let's see. Okay. Okay. So you need to focus on healing. I don't know if there's something that you started working on during the new moon. But the but if you didn't, then there's something that there may be a situation that happened prior to now that you need healing from. So I would say for this particular moon energy, you want to focus on healing. Okay. Yeah, you need to focus on healing. Um, let's see what else do I have here for you. Yes, focus on healing is saying the same thing, okay? Because you got the new moon and you got the full moon. So something is definitely coming full circle or getting ready to manifest. And like I said, if it doesn't manifest on this moon cycle, look out to the next one or the one after that, okay? And that's pretty much just cut and dry what I'm saying for you, okay? All right. Okay, y'all, that's the end of the list. So that was actually, this is the shortest live. This is an hour. And y'all know how I love to go in detail. But guess what, guys? We got through the list. You are so welcome, Empress Daisy. Yes, so you are on track. I would definitely say that you are on track. You are welcome, June. So I definitely thank you guys all for stopping by tonight. This is the deck that I was using for you guys who want to start, investing in your own spiritual work or just pulling for yourself. I got these from Etsy. It was pretty pricey now that I think back. I think this was a little bit more than what I usually pay for cards. You're welcome, Trisha. But I get donations from people that I do readings from, and from the donations, I try to get things like this that I can use over and over and over to help you out when we're doing these kind of mass readings. Make sure if you have crystals, guys, that you all are charging up your crystals. Clean them with some sea salt water. Put them in your windowsill. Let them get some of this full moon energy, okay, so that they can be recharged. Like batteries that get drained, they need to be recharged. Specifically during the full moon energy is perfect time to recharge them. I like to clean them during the new moon, okay, and just let them, get clean. But charging them up during the full moon is phenomenal. Okay. I got one question. If you can reply, when you feel some tightness between the eyes, is the third eye working? Typically, that is a third eye sign activated, Christina, and especially with the getting headaches, that is definitely symbolic of your third eye being activated. Okay. Empress Daisy, the Ishtar and Isis statues you showed me are on the way to me. Thank you again for showing me the statues. You are so welcome. No problem. Yes, I keep my statues right here with me. I don't even know what the Isis one looks like. Did you order the Isis from the same person? Because I may have to jump on that. Yes, Pink. I'm going to give you my email address, or I'll just put my phone number and you can text me. Yeah, and I will give you a reading on the house for helping me, okay? Okay, yeah, Christina, you are welcome. Yes, it is from the same person. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see the ISIS. So I literally have set it up now where my Ishtar is just permanently in here in the office. I cleared some space on my computer so I could see her all the time. Yes. I'm gonna go and look at the ISIS one and see what I can see. Um, for from her, but that is Pinky Lee. You always help me, so I appreciate that. But definitely, you guys get your full moon energy work on tonight. Like I said, I did a little for you guys. So pretty much for all of you guys who always subscribe and watch you know and are here, I made sure to include you guys in some energy work that I did today so that you guys can feel the effect of that tonight. So hopefully that helps you all. Blessings. Blessings to everybody that is watching. I will be back to do some past life lives for you guys. Probably this weekend. Okay. Thank you all so much. May you manifest everything your heart desires. Be protected, blessed, peace, and namaste. Talk to you guys later.